What's up, peeps? Oh, coming at you live tonight. A little late. A couple things I want to talk about. Actually, shouldn't say things. Just something I want to try to do. So, first thing I want to talk about is, I've talked about how I watch YouTube, and I used to watch this one clown just because it was, entertaining, part of my nightly ritual. And he has a lot of haters, like multiple people with accounts or with channels that hate him. I'm not saying it's shit he doesn't deserve or does deserve. I don't know the whole story, but his shit got banned yesterday on YouTube, and these people who have these channels, who have only pretty much ever talked about him, are like, yeah, his channel got banned, yeah. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you guys talking about now? Like, that's what I was thinking. And I was like, fuck, everybody needs to have like some sort of fucking soap opera to be big in this fucking YouTube thing, But it's like, they're rejoicing. They're like, yeah, man, he got banned, he got kicked. He's saying he got hacked, but blah, blah, blah. And it's a long story, but like these other people, who have, subscribers, followers, and all that shit, like, they don't have a lot, but they have a decent amount, but like nothing like to where they're gonna be super rich. But like all they ever did was talk about this dude, and it's like now that he's fucking gone, they're irrelevant. Until they find someone else new to hate on. I guess I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was weird, and it's like, dude, you need him here because without him here, you have nothing to fucking talk about. But I guess that's life. People need the fucking drama. The other thing I want to try is talk about like some of the shit that the TV shows and stuff I like to watch. I'm not very up to date on a lot of the TV shows, but one that I try to stay up on and I really dig is the Good Doctor, and it's about a dude who has autism, and he's a doctor. He's a genius mind, but when it comes to like talking to people and interactions with people, he's just not very good with it. But like, I think it's a good show because it gives you hope for somebody who has. I have friends who have autistic children. Some of them are high functioning. Some of them are a little less. They need a little bit more assistance, I guess is the word. But it gives you hope for your child. Like if they have autism, because pretty much once you get labeled with autism, people act like it's a fucking death sentence, and it's not. So I'm on. I guess I've watched 5 episodes. I got the 6th one ready to watch. I really like it. Some people say it's a tearjerker show and all this shit, and it's like, to me, it's just it's cool to watch. Like, they try to make you see what it's like from his point of view as the best that they can, because you're never gonna truly understand what somebody's going through unless you're in their shoes, but you can try, But I thought I'd talk about like shows that I've been watching, and that's one of them. And then of course, like my chick is into wrestling, so we watch wrestling. I like wrestling. It's the drama's fucking dumb, and the matches are getting stupid. But I've been watching wrestling since I was a little kid. I was a Hulkamaniac, and I ain't afraid to say it. I ain't ashamed. I was a fucking Hulkamaniac. Like, I had the figures, I had the fucking workout set when I was a kid. His little dumbbells and his fucking sweatbands and shit like that. I don't give a fuck. Wrestling was fucking cool. I don't know where it is now, but, it was cool. And of course, I already told you guys I watch football. But I used to watch a lot of TV shows, and I just haven't been able to stay up with them because, I have my daughter. Like, just not a lot of time. Like, I used to watch Modern Family. I used to watch The Middle. I don't even know if that show's on TV anymore. I used to watch The Big Bang Theory, and I just saw a commercial for Young Sheldon, and I was like, what the fuck? They made a show for Young Sheldon? I'm just out of the loop on that shit, man. I'm getting like weird lighting coming off my shirt. Anyways, But people do reviews and shit on stuff that they watch, and I'm not a horror dude. Like, and people always try to make, oh, you're scared, and it's like, no, I'm not scared. Like, none of that shit scares me. It's just I don't find it entertaining because I kind of already know what's gonna happen. So it's kind of like, you know, it's like, oh shit, we gotta go down into the basement. Well, fuck, you're fucked. Like there's always like it's the same fucking shit all the fucking time. And all they do in horror movies is they make loud noises and sudden pop-ups, and it's just like that shit don't do nothing. It's just fucking whatever. I just find it annoying. But my chick's into horror films and I won't watch them, dude. I've tried and it's just, to me, they're just fucking boring, dude. Like I feel like I wasted my life or time in my life watching it. And, like I said, my friends are like, oh, you just get scared. And it's like, bro, I can watch any fucking movie. It doesn't fucking fade me. It's just a movie. But it's just like, I don't know, man. Horror films just don't do shit for me. Like, I've never seen a Freddy movie. I've never seen a Jason movie. Like, I've seen parts of them when they come on TV, but I've never watched them. I've never watched Halloween or fucking, you name it, I haven't seen it. Like, I haven't seen it. Like, I saw the old I guess it was the 80s maybe, was with John Renner and them. Like, I saw that one. That one was cheesy as fuck. I mean, it was dumb. But I haven't seen the new It. Pretty much every horror movie you have out there, I have not seen. I mean, I've seen some old ones, but like nothing, like I don't know how to describe it. But I've tried watching them, and it's just like loud noises, sudden pop-ups, fucking typical fucking plot. Oh, we're gonna split up. You go here, you go there. You're all fucking dead. So I don't know. It's just not my thing, man. So I like to watch comedies, actions, stuff like that. And I like to watch, cartoon and anime shit. Got into that stuff when I was younger, and I still watch, some Pixar stuff because I think their shit's cool. But I mean, I'm telling you, man, everybody's got like some dark fucking shit, and like every fucking kid movie that comes out, it seems like, or animated movie, like always has some crazy fucked up shit that happens in it, and then like, everything's happily ever after. Like, let's see, what's a good example? Big Hero 6. Like, kid loses his parents, so he lives with his aunts, or his aunt, and his big brother. Then his fucking big brother dies, right? So, and throughout the movie, shit goes on. And then he loses his fucking little robot buddy. Luckily he downloaded his shit into like some fucking hard drive, but that's still not the original dude. But he downloaded his files and memories into like this chip and gave it to him, and this is like, it's just like, damn, dude, they can't just have like a happy movie. It's crazy. Like the movie Up, like the whole thing was based on like homeboy lost his fucking wife, so he decides he wants to move his house, with balloons and shit. Like, it's just crazy how like these kid movies, like even when I was a kid, like Bambi starts out with her mother getting killed. It's like, fuck, dude. I guess that's cool, because we teach kids and not everything's gonna be hunky dory and shit. But it's just like, it's pretty crazy some of the drama that happens in these movies. But let's see, I've watched a couple movies. I'm still not up to date on a lot of shit, but like, I did watch Spider-Man. I thought it was okay. It was alright for what it was. I finally watched the Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I thought it was okay for a prequel, or not a prequel, a sequel. Usually the second one is never as good as the first, but it was still alright. It was cool to see Kurt Russell. And then of course, like, I watch Netflix a lot with my kid, and like, she's into fucking, shit that I find annoying and stuff, but you watch it because it keeps your kid happy. And then I watch a lot of like my own TV shows and stuff on it. Like, I'm pretty stoked that Stranger Things 2 is out. I haven't started watching it yet. And I know like that kind of fits into the horror sci-fi shit, but like I don't know. I started watching it with my friend Jose when he was down here last year, and like yeah, it's kind of fucking twacked and out there and stuff, but um, it was still fucking kind of cool, you know, because I do like paranormal stuff. Like I do watch stuff about ghosts and stuff like that, you know, haunting stuff like that. Whenever I have some free time, I watch that shit. Um, but I don't know why, but I'm drawing a blank on the shit that I watch. Um, oh, I just watched the new Voltron. That shit was pretty cool. Like, I mean, you know, if you don't like animated shit, you're not gonna like Voltron, but I thought it was pretty cool. Um, Fuck, I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe next time I'll make like a list of stuff that I've watched because it's not coming in my head right now. Um, but yeah, like you know, I watched a few things and they're all you know they're okay for you know. Um, I've mostly been watching anime. Uh, I'm not caught up on all the anime that I want to watch, but you know when I get a chance to watch something, you know, I'll watch anime. Like I just got done watching what's it called? Tiger and Bunny. It was all right. Wasn't what I thought it would be, but it was still all right. You know, wasn't terrible. It's on Netflix. Um, so yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think next time I'll be a little bit more prepared and write down the shit that I've been watching, just because like I get in front of the camera and I'm drawing a blank. Plus, it's pretty late, you know, when I'm recording this. But yeah, man, I had like some drama go down at work. Well, I mean, not my work, but in my company, and I found out somebody I worked with um, got terminated, and I'm just like, man, that sucks, dude. You know, I've been with the company 6 years. I actually referred him and got him the job, and he was there 5 years, and he just got let go today. That kind of sucks. Just that feeling of like unease when shit like that. And like, I mean, maybe some of you guys can relate, but you know, when like people are getting terminated and shit, like it always puts shit in the back of your head, like what if me next, you know? And you know, I'm gonna tell you, just do your job, and if shit happens, it happens. You know, don't worry about the what ifs. But you know, sometimes that's a lot easier said than done. You know, but you know, it is what it is. Um, Everything happens for a reason. Maybe shitty right now, but you know, maybe this was not his path. You know, he's gotta find something else, do something else. You know, I tried to give him a call and reach out to him, but he didn't answer. And I kind of don't blame him. I wouldn't want to talk to people that are still working for a company after shit went down. You know. But you know, he made a dumb mistake. Wasn't malicious or anything like that, but you know, from what I understand, it was just a dumb mistake. You know, couldn't get any details on it because you're not allowed to find out shit like that. But it happens. And yeah, I'm drinking water while I get recorded. Special effects, bro. Water sounds. So I won in fantasy football this week, and I feel pretty good about it. Um, I'm 2-6 now. But the person that I beat is my employee, and we had a side bet like winner gets lunch bought by the loser. So at least like even if I don't make playoffs or do anything, at least I get lunch out of it. So that's pretty cool. I see him tomorrow, so I'll be talking some shit because he was fucking feeling pretty confident because his record is a lot better than mine. But you know, that's the thing about fantasy football. Anything can happen. It's all fucking luck, man. You hope you put the right people in, and then it's up to them to make some fucking plays. And this week it was my players turn, they were doing their shit. So yeah, I hadn't even checked to see if I won my other league because I care more about this league that I'm in, because I'm actually running the league. So I'm pretty stoked about November. Thanksgiving's coming up, and then hopefully my buddy Jose from LA will be coming up to visit. He was here for my daughter's birthday in September, so it wasn't like he hasn't been here in a while, but it's always good when he comes and visits, man. The dude's good people, man. Like in this life, it's hard to find people you can trust, and he's definitely one of those people that I can trust and depend on, and he's a good friend. He's liberal as fuck and misguided at times when it comes to politics and shit. But I think that's the whole point of politics. Like, you have your opinion, and I may not agree with everybody else, but that doesn't change the person that you are. It just changes you have a different viewpoint on some things, and that's all right. Jose may be a liberal fucking Bernie Sanders supporter. I don't know who he supports. I know it's not Trump. I know he's anti-Trump, but we can get along just fine. We just don't talk politics, because when we do, shit gets fucking crazy. But hopefully you're adult enough to realize, hey, we're just not gonna agree, and you can move on. That's the whole point. But anyways, he might be coming down for Thanksgiving. I hope he does. I don't know why I say down. Like, he lives in LA. I live up north, so he might be coming up. It'd be good to see him. It's always nice when he comes and visits. So that's cool. Today's actually, now it's midnight. It's Halloween. So my daughter is gonna be in a costume. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna do like any trick or treating, because she's only one. So I am not trying to fucking carry her door to door, because she's not like walking everywhere yet. And plus I won't be home from work till like probably around 8. So it's kind of late to have a 1-year-old trick or treating. But I think my girl's gonna put her in her costume, take some pictures, and maybe hand out some candy. So that's kind of cool. It's just a trip, man, how fast she's growing up. Like, don't get me wrong, I am glad she's getting older, because I don't miss waking up 4 or 5 times a night to feed her. And luckily for me, my girlfriend does a lot of that, because I work a lot. Like, so my girl has stepped up, and she does do a lot of the nighttime stuff, which is huge. Because I don't sleep a lot as it is, but what little sleep I can get, like, it's pretty appreciated. Like, today was fucking cool. Like, my daughter, I watched her today because my chick had to work, so she kind of just laid on my chest, because she was up early. She was up like at 5:30. My baby was, and she was awake, for like probably 3 hours, before we took her out of the crib, because like, we were trying to sleep and stuff, but she was just up. She wasn't crying or anything, but she was just awake. So when my girl went to work this morning, like, my baby was in the bed with me, and like, she just laid on my chest and fell asleep, and it was so nice that we slept till 12. Like, we went back to sleep, and I think we got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep. She didn't wake up. She was tired, and she woke me up, jumping up and down on the bed, because I had my hand had my hand wrapped in her shirt, and all of a sudden my arm started moving. Because kids are kids. Like, if she falls off the bed and shit, I'd be pretty pissed at myself. So, like, I had to maintain, always touching her. And I woke up, and she was like standing up, holding onto the headboard, jumping up and down, and I'm just like, "What are you doing?" She's cute as fuck, man. But the point is like, that's already been over a year. You know, like it's just time is fucking flying. Like it is literally fucking flying. You know, before I know it, she's gonna be going to school, and then, you know, all the other things that happen when kids get older. Um, and it scares me, man, because like the world that we're in today is just such a fucking piece of shit, man. So people are just so wrapped up in trivial shit that like the bigger decisions in life are just passing them by, and they don't even fucking notice it because they're too wrapped up in what the fucking media and everyone else fucking feeds them. Like when you fucking care more about what some douchebag with a Kardashian last name is doing than actually being a person who contributes to society and being worth a shit. Like, you know, all these people with these fucking marches and kneels and fucking, you know, defecations of fucking landmarks and shit because they think they're racist. It's just sad, bro. Like, shit is just passing you by. And you think you're fucking in the movement and a cause to make things better, but really you're just making shit fucking worse. Because you're not changing anything. You're just changing. Oh, I guess you are changing something. You're changing the opinion of the world of what we represent in America, you know? And it's pretty sad. Like, you know, people still, you know, oh, it's racist this, it's racist that. It's like, bro, America is a fucking melting pot of nationalities, ethnicities, religions. When you have that many different mixes of shit in one country, you're always going to have fucking racism. There's nothing you can do about it. Doesn't make it okay. It doesn't. But, like, if you're fucking telling me you're going to have somebody who's Islamic, or a majority of the Islamic, be cool with majority of people who are, Jews or Judaism or, you know, stuff like that. Like, that's not gonna happen, man. Those shit that's just been feeding forever. You know, everybody hates somebody for stupid fucking reasons, and it's true. It's true. Like, you could say, I don't hate anybody. Well, you know what? Then you're one of the fucking very few that don't. You know, I myself, you know, I don't hate people because of color. I don't hate people because of religion or whatever. I hate people because of their actions, man. And I guess hate's a strong word, but it's just like, I think it's hard for me to tolerate shit like that. And I guess my point is like, you know, when you try to erase history and remove things because it offends you, you are doomed to fucking repeat it. And I saw like a fucking crazy meme the other day, and it showed the youth of Germany when they were like supporting Hitler, like waving the Nazi flag and shit, and then they showed a picture of millennials and liberals out fucking striking and you know, at their little demonstrations and shit. And I'm telling you, dude, the similarities are fucking scary. Because you get people to drink the fucking Kool-Aid and you can do whatever the fuck you want. And that's what I see. Like, they have people so uproared over shit and offended over shit that they are doing whatever they want right in front of them. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. You don't have to believe me. I don't give a shit. But just wait and see. Because the movement that we're going towards is not bringing people together. If anything, it's dividing us further apart. When you hate people just because they offend you, or their differences or their beliefs don't match up to yours, so they're wrong and you're right. That sounds a lot like some blind bullshit that people were drinking back during, you know, the World War II era. And, you know, when you point fingers and saying that everyone else is the problem and it has nothing to do with you or you because you agree with me, but it's all them that don't. So we need to eradicate and smudge and remove things that don't follow our beliefs. Then it sounds a lot like, you know, some Nazi bullshit. And that's what I see when I watch the millennials and I watch these liberals and the so-called Democratic Party, because they're just fucking doing whatever they want because they got you all drinking the Kool-Aid. You know, be uproared over a fucking statue of some Civil War fucking general, and blame cops for violence against Black America or what African Americans. I don't give a shit. Whatever you want to say, you know. But don't ever look at your own selves, and don't ever look at your own communities. Don't ever look at, you know, the people who actually commit majority of the major crimes in this country. It's always everyone else's fucking fault. You're a statistic. You were forced to do what you did. Blah blah blah. You know, society kept you down. Those are all fucking excuses, man. All excuses. And we live in a fucked up time, man. You know, we got people that come over here to have abortions because their countries don't allow it. And, you know, we don't deny anybody medical service. So if they want to come over here and get an abortion and they come to a state that doesn't, they'll do it. Because they left their country who doesn't allow it. And they came here and they did it. You know, we have no malice or any type of reprimand or anything like that, you know. We just do it, and it's just like, you know. I think a woman's body is up to her. It's her choice. But I hate that, like, you know, we get brought into it as a nation. The issue is that why haven't you fixed it in your own country? You know, instead of running here just to do that. And then, of course, we pay for it as taxpayers, you know. It's just so much fucked up shit, man. And that example is not to say that I'm against abortion or for abortion or anything like that. I totally think it's up to the woman. I totally, you know, it's her body. But you got to remember there is a life in there, you know. There's a certain point in time where it's no longer just like this blob. Like, it has fingerprints and it has a heartbeat, hands, stuff like that. And that's tough, dude. Like, when do you say, you know, I'm no longer just getting rid of this pregnancy, I'm getting rid of a life, you know. So I see both sides, dude. And trust me, I know both sides very well. It's just a fucked up world that we're in. And it's not the world itself. It's the darkness in man's heart, man. Like, we don't care if we give cancer to people, as long as it makes our products last longer, or, you know, smell better, or whatever the fuck, you know, we put in our shit. I mean, dude, our food is a fucking joke. You know, the shit that we let people eat and drink and what we do to the environment, that's all on man, bro. And I'm not saying I want to be a fucking hippie. You know, I like steak as much as the next person, but, you know, there's a right way and a wrong way to do shit, and we have been taking the easy way because it makes us more money. Same thing with our education system. It's a fucking joke. They don't want people educated. They want you all to just line up and do what they say. And you think you're questioning the system because you want to be a fucking musician or an actor or fucking... No, dude, those are the easiest fucking ones to fucking get to fall in line. Because when it all comes down to it, everybody just wants money, you know? Everybody just wants to be heard and have their minute, their time in the spotlight, you know? And if you can get it by acting a fool on TV or entertaining people, then, you know, that's cool. You know, and if you follow the agenda, they'll make you even more richer, you know? You know, the times are gone where you hear kids say, you know, I want to be a rocket scientist or a doctor. You know, I haven't heard that. And, you know, when you listen to kids talk, like, it's just rare, man, you know? And you get people that go to college and they major in fucking ridiculous fucking shit that's not going to get them a fucking job. And then they're like, well, yeah, just stay in school and fucking figure out your shit. And it's like, college used to be like a 2 to 4 year thing. Now it's like a fucking 10 to fucking 15 year thing. It seems like you have lifers. People who graduate and they can't even fucking find a job. Because they're just not prepared. We have not prepared them as a society to be out in the real world. When you give everybody participation trophies and, try to cover them from harsh words and facts and shit like that, like, that's not the real world, dude. People say fuck. People get fucking let down. You don't always win. There is no fucking trophy for being average. You have to strive to be better than that. And if you're content with being average, that's fucking cool. That's up to you, But we shouldn't be teaching that to kids, that everybody's the same, because everybody's not the fucking same. Some people fucking work harder. They bust their ass to be better than you at shit. That's a fact. You don't deserve to be as good as somebody else if you don't put the fucking work in that they did. And yes, some people are just naturally good at shit. You know what? If that ain't you, you're gonna have to bust your ass even harder. But we don't teach kids that shit anymore. Shit. Didn't teach me that when I was a kid. I mean, I didn't get no participation trophies. I knew what it was like to lose and shit, but my family did not tell me, like, this is what the real world's gonna be like, because I was dealing with a bunch of drama already when I was a kid. I wish they would have, I wish they would have fucking gave me the hard knocks, because I'll tell you, I'm like the average person right now in America working to survive, paycheck to fucking paycheck. If I would have known what I know now, then, fuck, I would have been the biggest motherfucking nerd you would have known. I would have had my head in the books. I would have studied. I would have went away to college, got a degree in something that mattered. And made something more of myself. And that's not to say, like, I don't have, like, pride in what I do now, because I do. I've been doing it for fucking a long time. But you don't ever want to leave what ifs on the table. And I left a what if on the table. Like, what if I would have applied myself more in school? Could I have done what I thought I always wanted to do? But we just don't teach people that shit anymore. Like, see, your daughter comes up to you and goes, yeah, I want to get a degree in fucking folk art or glass blowing or interior decorating and shit like that. Like, it's just like, you are going to be one of the select few, if you're